this is around the time that we get our first route split in game, which of course are going the Fafner route since, yeah. I'll still record the other route, but yeah, the route we're going with throughout the whole entire game will be unlocking Saudity, Dahlia, and the Fafner units. Regardless, Maru, Kigali, and Kira introduce themselves, of course. Wow, of course, you know, Garrus himself introduces himself. Apparently, Koji is just in love. Basically, he's fanboying over Kira. Yeah, he's the ace pilot from the war. So yeah, 2 years ago, he destroyed Genesis, he did everything. He's the Freedom's ace pilot, basically. He fought Zaft. He was apparently hiding, though, in Orb, and helping out Kigali with the Festum hunt. I think that such a pilot exists is the scary part. Regardless, we're going more into the Festum. Apparently the Festum are silicon-based life forms, and yeah, they are bent on assimilating humanity. Ha, that's funny. They thought silicon is in breast expansion, but no, silicon is in sand. And they're hostile. So yeah, apparently the reason Kyo can explain the fact that they can do all that, that he can say all that, is because he apparently loves books. But yeah, explaining it's regular silicon is in the sand and not as in breast expansion. Regardless, nobody knows who brought back the Festum. Apparently, they were defeated 5 years ago by the Federation purging through the entire thing. Through everything to kill all the Festum, but some survived. Regardless, apparently, yeah, Dr. Hell's, from the last one, Dr. Hell's craziness and the medic beasts and stuff is what probably triggered the Festum. So yeah. Apparently Festum can basically, if they succeed in reading your mind, you know, they replace the host flesh and blood with silicon body, making simulation complete. Yeah, Festum are scary. Regardless, that's why the Fafner are about to come in. But that gets cut off. Federation forces are apparently going straight for Central Eurasia, and they've already destroyed 3 cities. They're going crazy because apparently they don't want anybody with Zaft. They're killing anybody that has any possible thing to do with Zaft. Regardless, meanwhile, Mist is retarded and thinks that all Earth people really want is murder. He even questions is like, what's called, if Earth's representative military engaged in murder reflects the united will of Earth's people condoning murder. Apparently Atrium had a united government like Earth, but there's no way they would have condoned this. Azure 2 as well. Yeah. Apparently War was legend over there. Regardless, he doesn't like this and he doesn't plan on being made a pawn of any of this. Thank you, Deke. He tells him just stop, just stop. That it's all nonsense. The ultimate goal of any survival is any battle is survival. Be the enemy alien, an earthling, a friend, or even a family member. Apparently the true in battle is to kill, it's killing anybody that makes out for your life first. And of course, Mrs. Retardant believes that a crew member could not say that. Apparently, Deke is surprised on how stupid he is, because, you know, Mr. Stupid. That in a real battle, with one's life on the line, family and friendship don't matter anything. And that, yeah, he's gonna make him puke because of Miss being a childlike thing. Regardless, Shelvia coming in to defend Miss yells at him and Deke just leaves. So yeah, Mr.'s retarded. Regardless, we're about to head back. The Archangel's about to head back to protect. Whereas, what's it called? Whereas the Dragon Pavilion is about to come under festum attack. All this is happening while we were supposed to head back to Danner Base, but yeah. So yeah, she had hoped that they could have apparently supported Japan some more, but apparently both the Eurasian and Eurasia and Pavilion and let's just take precedence, so she's letting us do whatever we want basically. Regardless, we get some new mechs basically, so the main part we're gonna get Fafner stuff, which is what we want. So yeah. The other side of things, I don't really know because I didn't ever do that one. So yeah, now they're just sorting out pilots. So the Archangel has mobile suits and they're going for the Eurasia front. Meanwhile, we're going for... They're all basically confirming who's going. And Angelica's going with the Archangel. Miss goes with whoever. And then everybody else is going with the Guy King, of course. And Rue's fighting with us this time. So yeah, even more fighting. Meanwhile, Van's gonna fight Festum. Kyo's interesting in that he wants to see the Festum. Apparently there are some things that one has to experience firsthand, not from textbook. His personal thing is he's wondering if the silicon life forms are actually capable of independent evolution. Meanwhile, Mist will choose. Who should I choose? Well, of course, I'm going with my route. Depending on which route, like Sheldia goes with Daikumaru and Angelica goes with Archangel. Which one should I choose? Because, you know, I'm gonna have to, what's called, figure this one out. I'm trying to think, honestly, which one I should do first for this one. Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna go with the festum route first, so that's the one we're going with. So apparently we got, yeah, I'm going with Unfortunate Sheldia. Regardless, Kigali's also coming with us since they need someone from Orb to even enter the area. So yeah, he's just hoping he's able to contribute basically. Let's set stuff up real quick. Yeah, I'm sticking with Dan Thursday being alone. Because no offense, he's basically the best unit in the game. Regardless, let's do it. Ugh. Apparently, Dragon Pavilion Island does not have a set location like that. But it's apparently headed for the Sea of Japan. Regardless, Tatami Island is what's also known as Dragon Pavilion Island. It moves on its own. It's got a population of 2,000. So yeah. Apparently not really much of the news. With its cloaking system, it can move all around the world, which is what it does, evading everything. So yeah, we gotta find their area, which luckily we're going to find it because, you know, the Fafner keeps, what's called, the festum keep attacking and stuff. Regardless, we're also in the G area since we've left, yeah, we've left like their area for like ever. So yeah, apparently it's not humanitarian, and you know, there's bad things happening, but yeah. Apparently they have some shady stuff going on, but it's not bad because apparently if it were bad it would damage Orb's interest in turn. Of course, Mist is retarded, so he buys that. Meanwhile, Rosa just thinks, why didn't you come up with anything better? So yeah, Gali is committed enough to bring in her pink mobile suit to strike Rouge. So yeah, she's ordering Shizuka to get ready to head out. So yeah, Strike Rouge is gonna be released. Meanwhile, Rue asks Go to teach her how to pilot something. Of course, he's not gonna listen. Well, not she. Go's retarded and doesn't understand that he probably should. So he says no instead, and she runs off, says, yeah, she's never gonna ask her again. Meanwhile, apparently, she wants to learn how to pilot better because, once again, everybody she knows is dead, basically. Her father, everything. Cosmo Base is done for. So, yeah. Van also has his usual revenge thing, but, you know, that's Van. That's the Claw Man. Deke just bats out and leaves. So yeah, they're wondering is like, why do they know? Why does Kakali know all this? She then starts explaining more about festum. So yeah. Regardless, they apparently completed the Fafner and were short on pilots. Apparently build base may have something to do with that. This is retarded. Alright, so apparently she's asking Yan for training, but that's not gonna work out. And, you know, since she's still a student and all sort of stuff. Instead, Anna offers to teach her how to cook. But of course, Rue's not gonna have any interest in that. Apparently she asked Sheldia to try and teach her, and Sheldia is retarded as well, so, you know, it gives Go enough time to catch up. So yeah, you already know the usual revenge for your father, blah blah blah, all that other stuff. Go catches up because Sheldia is retarded and tells her to apologize. Yeah, she's not gonna apologize. And she runs. And Sheldia is just baffled because she's retarded. Rue's honestly wondering why doesn't he understand. But then here is Deke. Apparently Deke's gonna teach her how to pilot. Huh. Regardless, he takes her and he's about to teach her apparently. Of course they managed to evade Go, so yeah. Alright, so now the festum finally spotted the island, which isn't good. Regardless, yeah. It's a Sphinx type as well. Regardless, we're getting ready. Basically, they're getting the interceptors and everything, and unfortunately, it's going to disengage the cloaking system. All civilians are going to their shelters, all that other stuff. So yeah, they have no clue of what's happening, which is sad, but you know, that's just how they are. They're unfortunately, Tomi's husband just died, so there's festum. They're attacking. They just destroyed the second shield. So she's here, finally. They got it. Yeah, they gotta yeah. They gotta release the Fafner. They got it. And then the bridge is dead. And then Soshi's of course gonna be in the Siegfried system. So yeah, this is where Kazuki gets called in to pilot Fafner from his other people. This is where they go and get him to pilot it. And that's the Fafner. Regardless, it's named after a legendary dragon that protected the dearest of treasures. It's apparently made to fight the festum. Then of course he's gonna ask what the festum is, but yeah. It's got piloted to save the island. And of course, Kazuki being that pre-Shinji thing, questions if he can do it. Apparently his body should remember how to combine with the Fafner. Right there, what he was saying was, apparently Soshi would do it if he could, but you know, Kazuki kinda did something, or mainly broke his eye. Which is why he has that scar in his eye. Which is why he can't, so now he's gonna pilot it. Now that we got everybody ready, Soshi's about to get into the Siegfried system, and we're about to fight. So yeah, now he's in his mind. That's how the Siegfried system works with a no-thumb model. Yep. Fafner Mark L for Siegfried system. And thus, now we're ready for the fight. Anyways, now we're finally fighting with the Fafner. One of the main reasons I actually bought this game. So yeah, the Fafner of course the festum tries to read his mind, but you don't read the mind. Don't let him read your mind, or else he overtakes you. So yeah, it's too fast. It attacks us. Ouch. Regardless, the Fafner is the key. What? Yeah, it's too fast. So now I gotta kill it. Yeah, since I use the EXP multiplier real quick to quicken this. Let's just kill this thing. killed it. But that tracks unfortunately with Medic Beast. Yeah, they're not festum. And he's surprised that his father is in the what's called is in command of this entire operation. Regardless, we gotta kill all those things. Shouldn't really be hard. So apparently this is what's called, we got everybody back to normal. Regardless, that's us Fafner. So now we gotta kill them all. Apparently they're surprised that what's called it's Kazuki's first time piloting. Okay. Dang, they had no movement. So now that we're going through it, one of the more interesting things about Fafner actually is it premiered I think about 2 months before Gundam Seed Destiny, if I remember correctly. So Fafner, it came first. That was the surprising thing about Fafner. Regardless, unlike Gundam Seed Destiny and stuff, Fafner is still continuing on. I mean, Exodus ended and it was supposed to get a second season and stuff. Fafner later on appears in UX as well, which fully does the series as well as the movie. Ouch. One of the more interesting things I did find though about the series was the fact that about Fafner was the fact that once again anybody can die in a sense. Like as you may notice in the game, almost all the main characters basically die, which is why you gotta do your best to try and make them survive. Let's kill this guy first. Dang it. And of course they're gonna attack Guy King. Oh snap, they're attacking Deke. Good thing is that guy King has pretty insane defenses. But yeah, what it lacks in, let's be honest, what it lacks in that big punch that the original had, it makes up for in speed. Remember, in Alpha 2 and 3, the original Guy King had that intimidation factor going for it. That's just about it. Especially that fixed open animation. Now that was pretty cool. Whereas Daiku Mario Guy King has just the whole body burning up, going Super Saiyan, or in this case, going Kaioken real quick and beating down the enemy. Nah, old Guy King had that face open. Like, its face open, showing a dreadful looking monster thing. Regardless, they say it had nothing to do with the Claw Man, but might as well kill everything. This was the real reason I played this game. This is the only reason, honestly, aside from Fafner. And that is them fighting their usual enemies. Might as well try out that Jig Breaker. Seriously, why doesn't Kotetsu Shinji appear anymore? I wouldn't mind it appearing in a Nintendo Switch Super Rod Wars. But now that that Impresto's kind of done for, well, BB Studio is still a thing, and they're the ones that make it, basically. I do hope for G and a whole bunch of other series to appear. Since Gun X Sword reappeared in Super Rod Wars T, which I loved. Jig Breaker! I love how he's just randomly in space. And then we're almost done through this. Oh yeah, the railgun. Wait, does it work like how I did in the series? Yeah, it gets sent out straight into the enemy, comes out. And locked. You gotta find it interesting that their eyelids, after they pilot the Fafner for a bit, their eyelids permanently turn away. And then after this is one more enemy and we're done this stage. He actually attacked Guy King. So it's over. And they're all surprised. Apparently the item took 60% damage. It didn't do that well. Regardless, the pilots are good, so we're good. At least the Fafner are good. The pilot and the festum, that stuff. So yeah, apparently Kazuki and Soshi have to go in for what's called a physical. But yeah, apparently they're all introducing themselves and all sort of stuff. So apparently Kazuki's doing good. Yeah, he's surprised that there's a hospital under his town. Which, no offense to anybody who's surprised at that. He's also got questions for his father. So yeah, apparently the Fafner changed his chromosomes and messed him up basically, which, remember, the downside of piloting a Fafner is the fact that you kinda slowly become a festum. So yeah, it doesn't sound good. Apparently he's more, doesn't really want to pilot the Fafner. Which makes sense. Regardless, they're wondering though one thing. Why did the Meg Beast even appear on this island is what they're probably wondering. Yeah, apparently somebody led the mimetic beast to them. And that's something that should not have been possible if the war from 5 years ago. Is there anything about that? So yeah, it's one of the main enemies, looks like, because as they pointed out, they have the gate and everything. They can do whatever they want. Regardless, we gotta get back to build base and figure out what's happening. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about skipping that. Basically, he apparently secured what's called. He secured clearance for them all to explore the island a bit. That's basically what they were saying. Just continue on to the next part. Thanks all for watching. Till the next part. Goodbye.